well go.
Even though it has this huge readership, I felt some lingering obligation. Make this person blonde instead of brunette. He could make her from Arkansas or whatever. But you certainly shouldn't be using their real names. If you just
what I love to do.
That sounds like a cowboy anywhere. In this case, it's a Seminole Indian Florida cowboy.
Tickets 401-421-ARTS. We'll go to the bets, ri.com/events.
his careers. I think everybody thinks this problem is solved, and I think you see evidence in the media that there are a lot of women leaders out there, but it's not reflected in.
Hermine is now a hurricane, the fourth of the 2016 Atlantic hurricane season. Hermine continues to gain strength as it moves closer.
Sacramento, where you at?
Please stand by. Author of Hidden Figures, The American Dream and the Untold Story of the Black Women Mathematicians Who Helped to Win the Space Race. We'll look at that.
Anniversary of the founding of the current government, and this particular blast appears to be the most powerful one.
This thing is very quickly, very fast. In many of those broadcast police platforms, you have individuals that
Denmark said to their people, they started a nationwide debate about the need to have a new welfare contract.
Style, at least white American, is like you get sort of obsessed and you're thinking about her all the time, and maybe you like write a poem or you're.
I support X, Y, and Z of what they do. I think generally they're a good idea, but
Now, when conservatives say,
wanted a baby, I get a baby. Being gay has never been any barrier to getting a child. Are you kidding me? We waited for the police to arrive.
If it hadn't been for the chance encounter with Yamamoto, this woman might have gone missing.
He's just saying things for the public. He's making nice so that he can get elected and then he'll shift. But he's not doing himself any favors by the way he keeps changing.
Nice blinker.
Speculated about prehistoric shamans or priests practicing a monopoly over certain acoustic tricks. But when it comes to the human voice, especially,
Magically rise. In fact, a study by the Pearson Institute for International Economics shows one female figurehead.
Guy with no.
a good share of cash being in high-denomination bills isn't just an American phenomenon. It's true of the euro, the pound, the Swiss franc. What does all this tell you? Immigrants who work there, he's a business guy. He must know that many people, business people in this country, hire, employ, deploy.
Eastside, legendbicycle.com. Buy bottles fully stocked with coolers full of. So the whole environment was arranged so that artistic people would be comfortable there. So there were no fluorescent lights.
This hour on point following the Trump Foundation money trail. You can join us on air.
Here to snap and call the closer. Please put your hands together, Mr. James. Even if that ability fades away, your life will never be the same, and that's how it is for me.
Fucking
My life
dick.
has gotten level, and there are quantity rules. The Bank Charter Act tried to impose a quantity rule on the gold standard.
Called on aid workers in South Sudan and what to make of it.
What South Sudan shows is the limits of American diplomacy.
The National Labor
That's going.
Yeah, again, I'm going to jump to the chance to play such a three-dimensional character.
Wow,
with
okay.
history behind him. And the future one, right? Number two, actually global airline, right? Mm-hmm. How do you get bigger then? I mean, consolidation, you bought Northwest, you took care of that. How do you
On yourself, have faith that as you get older and the women you're dealing with get older, the things that you've got that are
were not well researched prior to displaying the answers in great detail.
Yeah. So let's do it just in a musical.
Oh, well, I do musical improv.
You do musical improv?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess I'm in a musical once a week.
Some dispute the notion that these luxury buildings are driving up the rent for low and middle income New Yorkers.
There's a great myth that somehow the luxury...
No.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Whoa!
Talk to you later, Mike.
FM and HD Narragansett Pier. Also streaming at ripr.org.
Please don't lose that butt. Some brother wanna play that hard roll and tell you that the butt ain't gold, so they toss it and leave.
I'd like to stay here in nerd territory.
340. At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up.
This is the one whistle, this is the plot. Listen up, you pencils for guys, listen does not give a fuck. Comes up to the
in Inuit land, so really it's owned by everyone. The question is, how do
like you're hungry, right? Are you going to cut down that cherry?
And that every member state must do its part to lessen the overall burden of migration. What doesn't work is when countries say that they don't want any Muslims coming into the country.
We're genetically designed to repel ancestors.
Yeah, don't want to sleep with them. And the guys were genetically dissimilar.
Son at risk.
Back to the phones. We've got Carol on the line from Stratford, Vermont. Carol, welcome to On Point.
Jesus.
What?
Oh my God.
Where's
I
this
just
guy
looked out
going?
my back window.
Oh, this guy just went the wrong way down a one-way.
Awesome.
YouTube.
Unbelievable movie quality endings, right?
Oh boy.
What keeps happening with this? Here's Alexander Hamilton.
To action on Friday with an evacuation of around 700 rebel fighters remaining still in this suburb, which has been basically devastated after years of bombardment by government forces, and around 4,000 civilians who've
all three conditions: websites, books, even a film. Find them at our blog, longestshortesttime.com. I'm Hillary Frank.
Evolves over time is that ideas get proposed, the good ones continue.
Things that an engineer has to consider.
We know pretty much from existing plans what the buildings on both sides of 2nd Avenue look like, what they're...
You fold it into quarters, and then I'd have you make like a squiggle in one of the squares, and then a closed shape. So a closed shape just means
It wouldn't be as big as this. I get better gadgets.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on!
And so we can try to parse his words to figure out what the policy is. But if you're a voter whose brother is that child who was brought here and is now living in the shadows, you don't have any confidence, I don't believe, out of that tone that Donald Trump is going to see your brother or your parent as someone who needs a second chance or a new chance at finding some lifelong comfort here.
Eliana, did you hear?
To be the home theater of the Jewish Chamber Theater, which I think performed there once or twice. It was based in Moscow.
Working to discover life-changing medicines in the areas of diabetes, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. At lilyforbetter.com.
Is defined by smooth granite cliffs that reach thousands of feet up from the valley floor. At the base of these cliffs, tucked back in the forest at a place called to date. What has changed? Our guests have opened up these
Bisexual is men. Now, you know, the fact that men are much more frustrated sexually and have a harder time getting laid.
OD Household Services, self-moving services that deliver. Get a quote at odmove.com for your next move. We'll give it to
the first time I ever really went to like a seriously happening gay bar, and the only thing that's different from your story, really?
There was a really cute Mormon girl.
You argued with her about all the time.
in a dorm, in like a shared suite.
Relationship right now, but I'm liking what we're doing, and I like physical contact, and I'm having a good time. And are you cool to just roll with that? Right. You know what I mean? And just.
But we're really lucky too to that. Now that we're in season 3, we've been very fortunate to have a group of writers and
Since you were talking about Boo?
Yes, couples should watch this together. You might get turned on by seeing us.
For both of you, and what you told us was 1990s R&B music.
Over pretextually when they're, you know, the light above the license plate is out. Do they typically have
an actual amount of gold reserves so that the banknotes will in fact be just warehouse receipts? Of course, that was
of showing how healthy they are and how robust they are, because they can waste so many resources.
No info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I played with Tap myself and the phone in the basement.
Not all advertisers, especially the big ones, are too burned by Facebook's missteps, says Sam Rosen, Vice President of market intelligence firm ABI.
Some advertising a broken arm, and he's just like, yeah, but all bones are important. It's like, well, yeah, but can you work on this one? So it's, I think, not understanding that.
And presented by PRX.
You're listening to Rhode Island Public Radio. Stay tuned for the coming up to 6 o'clock on Rhode Island Public Radio. Ask Me Another is next, followed by Bullseye.
60,000 houses are damaged. Officials are now setting up a temporary bus system to help people in and around the city. More than 3,000 people are still in shelter of appliances. He says people are forced to throw things out because there's no one who repairs stuff anymore. This repairman says he gets about
we heard earlier of the Sunjata epic being recited in Gambia. There's no doubt about who is leading this recital. The two homes destroyed by last week's earthquake. Franco Roberti said post-quake rebuilding project, a historically tempted syndicate,
came to the defense of Apple. And in part it's because of just the same kind of political considerations, but it's
creek bed we pass is gouged out like a canyon. Tree roots hang off into the air. The creeks look tame now.
Heart throb never, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with
what it is that he's looking for, and if what he's looking for is a different woman every night and a whole lot of super fun sex, hey, no problem. That is
the bullshit in it. The world has changed, and I think people are much smarter consumers now, especially
after one night stand, unless they have a lot of self-confidence and maturity and wisdom and trust their tastes.
What you have to do is you have to look like you care.
Yeah.
Which doesn't
make an effort.
It's very easy to look like
people in bed, or not even conceiving of that as an option. And not caring about my
and like there's more than enough money for all of us, like for the ones who are teaching it, and there's more than enough success for the guys learning it.
Basically make customers feel skinnier. So an example is in 1967, Twiggy, who is a model who is known for being very thin, wore a
dating men who aren't their intellectual equal. There are no musicians busking on Tehran's metro. Instead, a man walks up and down the carriage.
Japanese, but we shared a friendship just the same.
The president, he didn't care. And I watched him, I noticed how he dealt with people. He's very respectful.
Why are you walking in the dark in the middle of the road?
Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours before I gotta get mine.
Try to have faith that the things about you that are
did you choose goats? There were a few other options. We could either spray herbicides all over the
Huh.
Inappropriately prescribed.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is in Kenya for a meeting with President Uhuru Kenyatta to discuss regional security. High on the
about 30 years older than you, and I know people who've been through this when your part.
I really like you, but you're kind of going crazy. You're texting me a little too much. Chill out. Let's just take it slow.